All right, what is up, YouTube? We are back for another video. Now this is gonna be the first video of our new program. I know we just uploaded one a couple days ago, but I reset the program and I put in a meet date. So we're basically just over 2 months out. It's tentative, obviously. I haven't registered for the meet yet. Haven't 100% decided if I'm going to or not yet. But that's the goal, and I guess we'll see what happens. For now, today we are starting off with competition squat, moving into comp bench. Now, today's gonna be pretty light. I think we're only hitting like RPE 6 on both lifts, doing like 3 or 4 sets of doubles. So it'll be a pretty easy day for us, but there's gonna be a lot of volume and accessories and things. So it's gonna have something we're getting used to between squatting and benching on the same days, doing a lot of posterior chain movements for deadlift as well on the same days. So it's gonna take a lot to get used to. It's definitely changing up our entire routine and program. Like, it's not something any of us are used to at all whatsoever. So hopefully it'll build up some of the weaknesses we have in our lifts, and hopefully we'll come out on top. Because honestly, I'm not going to stick with this if I don't fully think that it is going to get us to our goals, because I know without the programs, without coaching, I've done it by myself, and I've made successful gains for all 3 of us, like big gains. So we'll see how far we take it. Alrighty, so we're on to our first warm-up set, or our first working set, my bad. We're just doing a double here. This is 420 loaded up to the bar. This will be our first time barbell squatting, I think about 2 weeks or so. So hopefully it feels good. You know, we've been doing a lot of posterior chain, a lot of leg movements, so hopefully I'm like relatively recovered from that. But let's just get under there and see what happens, I guess. So the first working set went relatively well. We got 3 more to go here. Honestly, there's no complaints. Felt light as fuck, moved good, bracing felt good. Everything about it felt pretty damn good. So we got 3 more sets here, and then we'll be moving on. We are on a 4th and final set. I will say the 3rd didn't feel as great as I would have liked it to. But you know, we haven't done this kind of volume in a minute with this kind of load. So, you know, it kind of comes with it. Also, you know, not barbell squatting, especially with this heavy load that often, frequency not being up, intensity not being up, you're definitely going to take another, you know, definitely going to notice that for 2 weeks off. But we're going to do this 4th and final set, then we'll be moving on to pause bench. But I'll talk to you guys about that when we get there. So let's go ahead and get this done. Alright, we finished up our squatting. I'm going to get these leg sleeves off, or the knee sleeves off for the time being. They will be getting thrown back on for some of our accessories, but there's no point in keeping these on for the entirety of our bench session. So we're going to go and get set up here. We're doing 3-second long pause bench. I think at RPE 6 for 4 sets of 2. So I'm going to have to kind of find a load for that, a weight for that. We'll probably work up to 275 and see how that feels initially, and then go from there. Up. 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 Alright, so we're going to try 275 and see how this feels. 3-second pause is definitely out of the ordinary for us. So I'd like to say that this is probably going to be close to where we're going to be doing for our working sets, but depending on how this goes, we may or may not count it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I will say, I think the 315 is a pretty good, you know, place for us. 305 probably would have been closer to RPE 6, but I think 315 is close enough. We're gonna do 3 more sets here. It definitely feels weird because I'm trying to start setting up with flat foot on bench, just because the USAPL requires flat-footed bench. So if I can start getting myself more used to it, more efficient at it, and hopefully it transfers over, and I'm able to start hitting, you know, my normal bench press ups at as well.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I started tripping over my own tongue last time we were talking, so just wanted to say we are planning a transition over to USAPL instead of USPA, and they require you to do flat-footed bench. I bench my toes. That's where I feel better with having a lot of leg drive and things. But we're ideally going to start getting a little bit more used to and efficient with flat-footed benching. I haven't gone heavy yet, so it's going to be hard to tell where I'm at strength-wise with it until we get further into the program and things. But we don't need to get great at it quite yet. We just need to start working towards getting good at it. So let's get this. This is our third set out of 4 here, and we're moving on to some accessories.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so we did finish up the bench. We're going to be moving on to the single leg press right now. Now the plan is to do 2 to 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps with around 3 reps of reserves. So we're going to try to find a weight that is going to work out for me. I think we're going to start with a plate as a warm-up set and go from there. I'll do extra just in case. Alright, on to our third and final set here before we move on to dumbbell RDLs. I tell you what, it's definitely starting to kick my ass a little bit. And it's weird because I feel like we definitely don't do anywhere near this amount of volume with our typical sessions and things. So it's been interesting, I tell you what. And I feel like I've just always been fatigued. But let's go ahead and get this set done, guys.
RDL workout.
Hammies and glutes. Primarily. So we did finish up our single leg presses. We're moving on to dumbbell RDLs now. It's kind of the same situation. We're doing 3 sets, aiming for about 3 sets left, or 3 reps left in reserve. So I have no idea what I'm going to use for weight for this. I'm going to do a warm-up set and then try to get an idea of what I want to go for from there. Alright, so I will say I did the first warm-up set with these, and by the time I get to those 10, 12 reps, I'm already fucking cooked. So I'm counting that one. We got 2 more to go. We'll do them on camera, and then we'll be done for the day. So let's get this done. If you couldn't tell by the color of my shirt, we had another successful day. It was a great workout. We started off with the 4x2 at comp squat at 420, and I rode that out for all 4 sets. Went over to bench press, did 3-second long pauses. We did 315 for all 4 sets of 2 as well. And we moved on to our single leg presses right there, and then finished off with dumbbell RDLs. And I will say, man, I'm not used to hitting legs this often. I'm not used to doing this much volume for legs. It feels great, but I will say I'm pessimistic. So it's gonna be hard for me to buy into this program, but we're gonna try our best, stick with it, see how it feels. I will say, not deadlifting. I don't think we've deadlifted once in this program. I looked at this entire week, I don't think we're actually touching deadlifting at all. I'm not sure. Maybe some block deadlifts and things, but I will say maybe doing all these variations and things will help I'm sure they will help our big movements and things. It's just I have to trust, I have to buy into it. And until we get a couple weeks in, I'm probably not gonna be 100% there yet. But it's building block, you know what I mean? We're starting the beginning of our strength phase. All right, we got 3-4 weeks before we start peaking in this phase. That's where you start seeing the big weights move. And so I'm just gonna hold myself out until then. And then right after that, we get into our peaking phase, which is gonna put us about 3 or 4 to 5 weeks away from competition. So just holding my head up high, looking forward to these next couple sessions and things, and hoping we can make it through it. So if you guys made this far in the video, I very much appreciate it. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you could share with a friend, tell your mom, tell your best friend, tell your aunts, your uncles, your stepmom, I don't give a fuck who, but if they could leave a comment, like, dislike, whatever it may be, I very much appreciate it. All the feedback, it keeps me making these videos every day. I try to get 3 videos you guys, daily uploads on these shorts as well. So I'll see you later, YouTube.